This guy, Lil Nas X, thank you for ringing the bell. Cause it's on now. It's OV. And that means it's over. For anybody who don't know what that term OV stands for. That acronym. Not trying to be toxic. Not trying to be too nostalgic, but I can't help but to share my experiences with you all. And some history. Yo, this is your man Whodidit. Who did it this time? Coming at you with another episode of Take the Kid Gloves Off. If it's not a war, then what is it? When we entered high school, and I say we because a lot of the subscribers that I have and listeners, a good percentage of them, I say like maybe 10-15%, went to school with me, whether it was through college or, high school. And once we entered ninth grade, I say probably towards the second semester going into our sophomore year, we developed an edge. We developed a reputation to the point where everywhere we went, we heard,
It's always trying to start some shit.
You insulted my honor again. And I kill you.
Tell your mama you ain't shit. Yo, man, what are we fighting for? Hello, nigga, you ready to die? You fucked up, man. Turn your fucking back on me, nigga. Turn your fucking face, man! What the fuck is y'all doing, man? Damn, man!
and after a while, that reputation, those characteristics started to travel with us all around the surrounding counties. Whether we was talking about the hoop court, whereas freshmen, my class, we knocked off the varsity, almost like some Mighty Ducks 3 type-ish, all the way to just going to different dances and get-togethers. 9th and 10th grade, things started to change, man. Not just in stature, but just the way we thought. So, what am I saying? No matter what way you want to spend this whole situation with Lil Nas X and a lot of these other borderline Luciferians and out-and-out Satanists, which are two different things, but they serve the same entity, which is the opposite of me. Draw a line in the sand. I miss the days of being a child and being a younger person where we knew where we stood before we even went into the party. Before we knew where we stood before we stepped on the court or the football field or the track, whatever way you want to talk about it. And not to be toxic when it comes to the past, or dare I say nostalgic, with just reminiscing and letting my brain and my thoughts run, but I can't help myself to compare us, that class, to a military. Now, if you follow the military, you understand that there is an Army, a Navy, I'll say it again, an Air Force, a Space Force. Then you have Secret Service agents. You have Green Berets and Navy SEALs who are in tip-top shape to get a task done. But the end game is to be victorious. Now, how does that correlate to what I'm saying right now? I don't need to go on and on to explain to you all that these people are promoting darkness, letting us know where they stand. All the way on the left, and there I say they're letting you know that their God is Lucifer. So take the kid gloves off, pardon me. Get down to the nitty gritty, because when you're boxing and sparring, it's a sport. You like to win. But when you take those gloves off, It's go time. And I'm going to end it with this, with some comparing of days of the past, because it holds dear to my heart. Who's in your military? Obviously, you have your family, but growing up, I had a couple individuals who they know where they are and they know who they are. Some of them are my subscribers, some of them are not. Starting off with my best man, my cousin. We like to call him Shakes, but I'm not going to drop no names, I promise y'all. He was a model citizen, very, very straightforward, very conservative to his faith, believing in the Most High and his scriptures. He is what you would want, again, your son to be and your daughter to date. Though he's not perfect, but he was someone in my military who helped me calm the storm. Then you had brains of the operation, the cats that I always talk about, my man down in VA, my man Rigger, my boy Bibby, who's over in another state over from me, but through thick and thin. Now, he had a short fuse, but he was very useful when it came to being reasonable up until a certain point. Now it's go time. Then there was the two guys who I like to talk about, my boy Magic over in Philadelphia and my other boy Gab, who I met later on in life, who was from another county. But he and I worked together, and his mindset was a lot like ours. He thought strategic. My boy Snake, very monotone. Very monotone. But when he gets elevated and heightened spiritually, he's as wise as a serpent and as deadly as a tiger. But the main person I'm thinking about, and I can't help myself, was my right-hand man when it came to wartime stuff, like a general or a colonel. You have to understand that we have to stop playing with these people and just draw out a plan how we want to execute. Not necessarily kill them or knock them off the planet, but for our children, whatever it takes. All bets are off, man. Whatever it takes to get it across to protect my children and their children, those guys I'm talking about. But I can't forget other people, man. Because a lot of them do think like me. However, some of them, the way they release their information, God is going to need soldiers on all the different playing fields. I can't be as soft-spoken as my cousin. I can't be as sharp with my words like the two brothers I'm talking about, the brains of the operation. I can't be a court gesture like my man AB. And I don't mean that as in a silly character. He knows how to liven the party up, but at the same time, the older he gets, I'm noticing even his demeanor has changed. Because it's a serious time. We're in a different season. Stop acting like we're swimming. We're in swim meets when y'all clearly see that these people have deadly intentions when it comes to where they want to drag the people. I don't even want to need to say my people anymore. So with that being said, I can't forget y'all. I can't forget y'all, man. That's a military mindset. Well, we're not in a war. Well, if we're not in a war, then what are we in? Please correct me if I'm wrong. I can't forget some of y'all. I don't ever want to forget my mother and my father for planting those seeds. God bless them and my sisters. But this guy specifically was my right hand. And I looked to him as almost like an older brother figure, even though we was in the same class. Very, very fast with his hands. Very smart. Could be gentle at times towards people who may have been disabled or less fortunate or nowhere near the gift that he had as an athlete. But when it was time to go, When it was time to squad up, for you early 2000 folks, when it was time to dance like Patrick Swayze and Mike Jackson, oh, we gonna beat it. It's gonna be bad, and it's gonna be a thriller. This is your man who did it. I'm signing off. Y'all be easy. Take the kid gloves off, and I'm out.
Vacation in a foreign land. Uncle Sam does the best he can. You're in the army now. Oh, you're in the. Oh, you're in